embankment, Wellingborough, take one.
Hello everybody, my name's Eddie. I've just been down the embankment, just filming my brother. Okay, so he's been talking about his project that he's been doing. Okay.
Hi there, this is Daniel. This is 25th of August. We're down at the embankment in Wellingborough and I'm doing some camera tests on this new purchase that I have. It's a Panasonic GH5 and the microphone is a Rode microphone. This is about as professional as you can get at the top end of consumer level of electronics. The GH5 is just a fabulous camera. It's got its reviews are just absolutely, well, just really is a top-notch camera for the amount of money that it costs. We're doing sound test today with my brother, the cameraman Eddie, and the reason why is if you want to do this kind of thing professionally, you really need professional sound. To get professional sound, you really can't trust the microphone on the camera itself, and that will always be no matter what camera you get there. So you have to do an auxiliary camera, and then you have the camera. Oh, sorry, you have the microphone placed on top of the camera. It's about a 400 quid microphone alone. It feeds into this wee little blue black box here, which is not part of the camera, and that's called a preamp. And all that does is it takes the microphone feed, goes in there, mixes it nice and smoothly, and then with this connection here, it feeds into the camera. So traditionally how they would do it to get it really good, they would do the video picture and the audio separately, at professional level, that is. But then to do that, you've then got to put it together in the edit suite, and to do that, A, it takes extra time, and B, there's room for lots of glitches and mistakes and headaches and etc, etc. So by doing it this particular way, nice sound is automatically synced up with a nice picture, and that really is basically it. So all it is as I have new equipment, I'm testing it. I need to know what the settings are with this camera and microphone setup, so I know, so when I go out in the field and do some professional projects, etc, etc, I already now know what my settings are, and I go away and I film and I do it all correctly beforehand, so then when we go into the edit, we've got nice footage, nice sound and all those things. It's just being professional basically. And that really is it. It's all set on a nice tripod. We've got a white balance sheet there, which is, I'll show you, it's this thing.
Yeah. Okay, Daniel, yeah, we're nearly there.
So this sheet here, this little thing here, all it does, you have a white side, and you have a thing called middle grey. Now it's a technical thing for graphics designers and people like that. Mid-grey is a technical term for a shade of grey literally in between black and white. And by setting the camera in any condition, for instance, if you've ever taken a photograph at night indoors and you look at the photograph later and it's a real horrible greeny looking photograph, that's because the camera hasn't been white balanced correctly. You haven't told the camera what white is in that environment. So that's all this card does. So we're outdoors now, we've got lovely natural light here, but 6 o'clock in the evening light is a lot different to 6 o'clock in the morning light for various reasons. So again, that will have a different colour, a different temperature. So you're saying to the camera, this is what white is at this moment in time. And if it records white correctly, it then records all the other colours correctly. Again, that saves you a whole load of effort in post, and you just get a much better result right from the start. So what takes you 5 seconds beforehand to do a white balance saves you hours in post-production correcting it if you got it wrong.
Okay, Daniel, one more thing. What have you got on the floor there? What's that little thing there? That looks familiar. Okay, our viewers need to know what it is.
Clapperboard. And this has been a tape.
Take 3.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cheers, Daniel.
Thank you.
That's it really, so thank you very much everybody. Just give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do a little demo on the take, and then we could. And then
right, that was.
Yeah.
Me explaining the camera stuff down at the Nene embankment, Wellingborough, take 1.
Okay then. Thank you very much, Daniel. Low pass, take one. Hello, my name's Eddie. Welcome to my garden. Okay. As you can see, got a lovely apple tree here. They're not quite developed yet, but I feel them are dropping off the floor. However, hopefully September time, they should be nice and ripe. And what I do, I'll start picking them and then I'll give them to friends and family. I'll probably even give some to my brother here, the cameraman. So all should be quite good actually. We're quite lucky to have an apple tree because this part of the world used to be orchards. So most of these houses around here would have some sort of apple tree, pear tree, rhubarb, you name it, even strawberries. I don't think we've got any banana trees, but apples, you know, historically it's an English thing. Okay, so maybe I could even do some cider. Okay, that's it.
Rolling.
High pass, take two. Hello, my name's Eddie. Welcome to my beautiful garden. As you can see on the right here, I have a lovely apple tree. Okay, they're not quite in season yet, but however, a few have been dropping. They're nice and sweet. They're cooking apples. They're sweet. I might even make some cider from it. I mean, and if my friends and family are really nice to me, I will give them some apples. Okay, I'm not doing it for money. This area used to be an orchard, so obviously there's apples, peaches, bananas, you name it, strawberries, but we don't do marijuana. Okay, so if you're lucky, I will pass them on to my friends and family. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, 0. That's it.
Rolling.
Take 3, low pass. Hello, my name's Eddie. Welcome back, viewers. We're here now down the embankment. As you can see, this is the River Nene. Okay, and these are the regular people that live here. We've got the swans and we've got the ducks. The swans and the ducks. Okay, we've got the barge for the semi-pikeys who like to live here, and then just over there we've got a factory. Historically, they used to make dough. I think it was dough. I'm not quite sure. Dough. Oh, sorry. Let's do that. Do you want to do that again? Okay. The football team used to be called the Doughboys because obviously the flour mills, etc. Hence the name the Doughboys. When I was a young boy, we used to come down here for the swimming, but like anything else in Wellingborough, they dig it up and ruin it. Unfortunately, we got no food today for the swans. We usually give them bread. I tried once with peas, but the swans went, we're not having that, like, aren't they? And then we've got the ducks as well. It's a nice place where people like to go and chill out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
Rolling.
High pass, take 4. Hello again, viewers. My name's Eddie. We're back down the embankment. Okay. As you can see behind me, we have all the ducks and swans, and we have the River Nene, which basically goes through Cambridgeshire, Northamptonshire. I'm not quite sure what other counties we go through. We've got a barge over there. We've got I think that's a mill factory, I'm not quite 100% sure. Historically, Wellingborough town used to be called the Doughboys, hence the name Dough Mill, because the football ground's behind us. I used to play there as a kid. I used to come down here as a kid. As you can see, 50 years later, I'm still coming down here, even though I've been away for a long time. It's quite a quality place. Behind Daniel, the cameraman, we have where the kids can muck about on the fountains and like water sprays. It used to be historically a swimming pool, but like anything else, they dug it out. Just over there on the right, you can see Daniel's little Herbie-mobile. Okay, the red one there. Okay, the swans are mooching around because they think we've got food. But like I say, unfortunately, we didn't bring any bread down today. So then, my cameraman's saying 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
Rolling.
Low pass, take 5. Hello, it's Eddie again, Eddie Bullshit here. Previous to this little clip, we was in my garden, then we went down to the embankment, and now we're back in Daniel's flat. As you can see, it's a very nice flat. He's been here just under a year now. Got a few things put in since I last seen him. We've got Sylvester over there in the corner. Okay, he hasn't been fed for a couple of weeks. He's got his doggy bowl there, and unfortunately he's looking very shallow, Daniel. You need to feed him. We've got a marching soldier there. He can't play the drums properly, so you're going to have to have a word with him. And then you've got a nice little Trojan there, so if they kick off, you can cross them over the head. What else can we say? Marilyn's keeping good time on the wall there. We've got the Beatles having an haircut. Okay, we've got Marvin Brando stuck in the corner there. What else have we got, Daniel? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
Rolling.
I pass take 6. Hello, it's Eddie Bullshit again here. It's still Saturday the 25th of August. We're near the conclusion of Daniel's little project this afternoon. As like I said previously, we was in my garden, then we went down to the embankment, see the ducks, etc. And now we're back in Daniel's flat. It looks a bit cushy. We've got Marilyn on the wall there. She's telling me it's 20 past 4. The Beatles are still having their haircut. So poor old Sylvester hasn't been eating for a couple of weeks, and the marching drum, he's just give up. We've got this little congestion here. It's called a clapperboard. Historically, it's always been involved in films. I quite like it myself. It's a good sort of logo. Okay, it makes a nice noise. Okay, what else, Daniel? Daniel's got his little project. He's telling me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.